All right, so we're going to start looking at creating our essay for the end of the year. So we've practiced working on paragraphs, we've practiced working on topic sentences and concluding sentences. So now we're going to start planning out our essay. So we're just going to look a little bit at what is going to be in your essay. So we know it's going to be about Freak the Mighty. So here is an example of how a Freak the Mighty essay might look, and don't steal my ideas. So what your introduction is going to have, you guys need an attention grabber. So your first sentence of your entire essay is going to try and catch the reader's attention. So it can be a fact, it can be a question, but something that's going to want the reader to keep on going. So here is an example. Freak is small and Max is tall. Together they are Freak the Mighty. Okay, so after your attention grabber, what you're going to do is you're going to write for your next three sentences basically what is going to be in your essay. So your topic sentence example here would be between the movie The Mighty and the novel Freak the Mighty, many similarities can be found. So we know our first body paragraph is going to be about the similarities between the two. Your topic sentence, your next topic sentence is going to be talking about the differences. So here's an example. If there are similarities between a movie and novel, there tends to be several differences as well, which brings you into your paragraph that your next one's going to be about the differences. And then your topic sentence number three, so your body paragraph number three is going to be about your opinion. So when a novel is turned into a movie, people are able to make an opinion of which one they prefer. Okay, so this is a sample introduction. It would be formed into a paragraph form, but you need to grab their attention. You need to tell them what your body paragraph one's going to be about. In our case, it's going to be about the similarities. You're going to tell them about what their next body paragraph is going to be about, and in this case, it's going to be about the differences between the movie and novel. And then you're going to tell the reader that your third body paragraph is going to be about your opinion. Okay, so that would be a sample example of the introduction. Okay, so your body one is going to be about the similarities. So here is kind of a little bit of a breakdown of how your essay may look. So again, you're going to do your topic sentence, but it can't be the exact same sentence you used in your introduction. So you need to kind of switch it around, but still be saying the same thing. So here's an example here. There are many similarities between the novel Freak the Mighty and the movie. Okay, then what you're going to do here is you're going to need a supporting detail. So the first similarity that was seen is, and then you're going to tell me what the first similarity is, and then you're going to give me an explanation. So this is a similarity because in the novel, Freak was small, and also when we saw him in the movie, he was also small as well. Okay, so you need your supporting detail, tell me the first similarity, and then explain it. Okay, then you're going to go on and do your second supporting detail. So here's an example. The second similarity that was seen is how the movie ended. Okay, and then you're going to go into your explanation and you're going to tell me how is it similar between the two. And then you're going to need your third supporting detail. So the last similarity that was discovered was the blank book that Kevin gave Max. Okay, and then you're going to give your explanation. Okay, and then you're going to need to conclude your paragraph. So again, that's kind of summing up your paragraph and then bringing the reader into your next paragraph. Okay, so an example here would be, although there are many similarities between the two, there are also many differences. Okay, so you're summing up that your paragraph that you just wrote was talking about the similarities and that your next paragraph is going to be talking about your differences. As you can see in this, there's no I, there's no my, there's no that was what the paragraph was about. There's no I'm going to talk about the similarities, I'm going to talk about the differences. You are not using your opinion and you're not using first person in your introduction or in your first two body paragraphs. Okay. So we know our body two is going to be talking about the differences. So an example of a topic sentence, again, you are telling the reader that it's going to be about the differences between the novel and the movie, but you're not using the exact same sentence that you used in your introduction. So an example here could be several differences can be seen between the movie and the novel Freak the Mighty. So again, you need your 3 supporting details. So you're going to tell me your 3 differences that you found, and you're going to explain those differences. So an example here, one difference that was found is how Loretta had money in her wallet. Okay. Then you would go on and explain that in the novel Freak the Mighty, when Loretta's wallet was returned, there was no money in it. But when watching the movie, there was $400 in her wallet when it was returned. Okay. So again, you need your 3 solid differences, and you need your supporting detail. You need your explanation that explains how it was different between the novel and the movie. Okay, so you need 3 supporting details with 3 explanations. And again, your concluding sentence, you're telling the reader what that paragraph was just about and what paragraph is coming next. So, an example here could be when a novel is turned into a movie with many similarities and differences, people tend to create an opinion of which one they prefer. Okay, so you're summing up that you just talked about the differences, and when there are similarities and differences, people will have an opinion. Again, no I, no my, no first person, no that's what this paragraph was about. No, I'm going to talk about the similarities, I'm going to talk about the differences. The next paragraph is going to be about my opinion. You don't want any of that in your body paragraph too. Okay. So then you go on to your opinion piece here. So this is where you can say I, you can say my, you can give your own opinion of which one you liked better. So an example topic sentence here could be, when you watch a movie that is based on a novel, your personal preference will be apparent. Between the two, I preferred the movie, or between the two, I preferred the novel. Okay. So you're telling the reader what it's going to be about. So it's that people have an opinion in your first part of your topic sentence, and then your next part, you can tell them which one you preferred. Your topic sentence isn't you just writing between the novel and movie, I preferred one over the other. Okay. So then you go into your supporting details. So the first reason I prefer the novel over the movie is because of the amount of detail. And then you're going to go into your explanation. Okay. The second reason that I preferred the novel over the movie is because, and give me a reason. And explain it. And then you're going to need your third supporting detail, and then you need your explanation as well. And then for this one here, for your concluding sentence, you're just kind of, again, summing up the paragraph for the reader. And we're just going into our conclusion next. So you're not going to be telling the reader, you're not going to be leading them into the next paragraph, because it is the conclusion of your essay. So an example here could be, after looking at the similarities and differences, it allows people to make an opinion of which one they like better. Okay. So in your concluding sentence, you do not want an opinion. You do not want to tell the reader, again, using I or my or your preference. Okay. So you're just kind of giving them the statement that people will have an opinion based on similarities and differences. Okay. So again, you do not want your opinion. You do not want I's, my's. That's what this paragraph was about in your concluding sentence. Okay. And then in your conclusion, all you're doing is restating your topic sentences from those 3 body paragraphs. So you're restating that there are similarities. You're restating that there are differences. You're restating that people are going to have an opinion. So you're just taking basically your introduction and you're rewording it. Okay. So you're basically saying there's similarities 3 times in 3 different ways. You're telling the reader in the introduction that there's similarities between the two. You're using it as your topic sentence in your body paragraph, and you're restating that in your conclusion. So you are saying there are similarities in 3 different ways. Okay. your next sentence in your conclusion, you are saying again that there are differences between the two, okay? And then you're saying that people are going to have an opinion, okay? So this is basically restating your introduction in a different way. You're not using the exact same sentence over and over and over in your essay. You need to find a way to reword it, okay? So what you're going to do, you guys need to make sure that your topic sentence from your introduction is not duplicated into your topic sentences from your body paragraph and conclusion, okay? So if you in your introduction you say that there are many similarities between the novel Freak the Mighty and the movie The Mighty, that's fine. But when you start your body paragraph talking about your similarities, you can't say there are many similarities between the movie The Mighty and the novel Freak the Mighty. You need to find a different way of saying that there's similarities, okay? Same goes with when you're doing your conclusion. You can't say again, there are many similarities, there are many similarities, there are many similarities. You need to find a different way to say the same thing, okay? So you'll be saying the same idea, but you're rewording it each time. So be careful of that, okay? So this was kind of just a little bit of a breakdown of what your essay is going to be looking at, okay? So what we're going to do after this, starting tomorrow, you guys are going to be looking at planning out your essay, okay? So you will get a sheet that you can start filling in, and we're going to do it in little chunks. But today was just kind of looking at what needs to be in your introduction. You need an attention grabber. You need your 3 topic sentences telling the reader what the essay is going to be about. And then we know that our body paragraph 1 is going to be about the similarities. Your body paragraph 2 is going to be about the differences, and your body paragraph 3 is going to be your opinion. But you guys need to remember, like we did with our essay breakdown slideshow before, is your introduction is going to be minimum 4 sentences. You have your attention grabber, your topic sentence 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then you go on to your body paragraph. So you have your topic sentence, you have your supporting detail, your explanation, your supporting detail, your explanation, your supporting detail, your explanation, your concluding sentence. So it needs to be a minimum of 8 sentences, okay? You can have more if your explanations are a little bit lengthier, that's fine, but no less than 8 sentences. Same goes for your difference paragraph. You need your topic sentence, 3 supporting details, 3 explanations for those supporting details, and your concluding sentence, which is another minimum of 8 sentences. Same goes for your body paragraph 3, topic sentence, 3 supporting details of why you preferred one over the other, and then your explanations that go along with them, and your concluding sentence. Make sure that you are explaining your opinion. You're giving that explanation to your supporting detail. Make sure also that you're not flip-flopping between, oh, I like the book and then I like the novel for this part, and then I like the book for about this part, and I like this. So you need to stick with what you choose. You either choose the novel or you choose the movie. You can't go back and forth on your opinion that you liked both. You need to choose one. Give me 3 supporting details with the explanation. And then for your conclusion, it's a minimum of 4 sentences. Okay. So what you're going to do on your planning sheet starting tomorrow is you can plan out your supporting details. You can plan out your introduction, your conclusion, things like that. And we're going to kind of do it in chunks. So don't worry, don't get too overwhelmed. But yeah, so just make sure that you have at least 3 solid similarities, 3 solid differences, and at least 3 different reasons why you prefer one over the other. For your similarities, don't use things as simple as, oh, their hair was the same color. Okay, that's not a strong similarity, and it will be hard to explain and support that. Okay, so make sure it is something that you can explain in detail, not something like, oh, there were 2 boys in the novel and in the movie, or the characters were the same. No, you need to have and explain three similarities, like three solid similarities. Again, if you don't have solid similarities and differences, go back to the example that I posted on Google Classroom with the chart of similarities and differences. Okay. Same goes for differences and then your opinion. But yeah, any questions, just post below and we can kind of go through that. And we will be starting our planning portion of our essay tomorrow. But yeah, any questions, just let me know.